Good morning everyone. So today I am again here with one more problem from your joint venture memorandum method. So let's quickly read the question. A. Abdul bought fancy goods for rupees 24,000 which he consigned to R. Rustam for sale, agreeing to share profit and loss equally. Abdul spent rupees 1,400 for freight and insurance on goods. He drew a bill on Rustam for rupees 10,000 which was discounted for rupees 9,800. On receipt of goods, Rustam paid rupees 250 for carriage and storage. He sold the whole of the goods for rupees 36,000. His disbursement in connection therewith being rupees 150. Immediately on realization of sale proceeds, he rendered an account sales to Abdul enclosing a bank draft for the amount due to him. Show the memorandum joint venture account and joint venture account with R, in the books of A, and joint venture account with A. Abdul in the books of R. Rustam. So as in the question directly it is given memorandum joint venture, so that means we have to follow that memorandum joint venture account method, where in the books of each co-venture we open one joint venture account, and then we used to merge both the joint venture accounts and prepare memorandum joint venture account to calculate profit or loss. So let's start. So already my accounts are ready. In the books of Abdul, joint venture account with Rustam. In the books of Rustam, joint venture account with Abdul, and then memorandum joint venture account. So if we will do, just a second. So let's start doing the postings. Fine. Very first information we had that Abdul bought goods for rupees 24,000, and we are now doing the entry in the books of Abdul. So now we know very well whatever expenses purchased done by the same person in whose book we are maintaining the account, we use the entry as a to cash. How much? 24,000. And same way Abdul spent rupees 1,400 for freight and insurance, so this expense also by the Abdul 1,400. Then next we have he drew a bill on Rustam for rupees 10,000. So he has drawn a bill, that means he is expecting bills to receive worth rupees 10,000, which was discounted for rupees 9,800. That means 200 discount he has given. That is again a expense or loss, you can say. Discount, how much he has given? 200 rupees. 10,000 was the value of your total bill, and it got discounted for 9,800. Fine. Then we have further information on receipt of goods. Rustam paid rupees 250. So now details about the Rustam, and I hope you remember that under your memorandum method in the books of each venturer they do the entry of those transactions which are related to them only, not the co-venturers. So Rustam is doing some expense, that means we have to do the entry in the books of Rustam. To cash, how much expenses? 250. Then we have a further information. He sold the whole good for rupees 36. That means he is selling. So by cash 36,000, and then towards this sale he has some extra expenditure of rupees 150. So that expense also 150. And then further we have just he has gone for bank draft for the amount due to him. So all entries here, but one entry from here we have to keep remember. Abdul has drawn the bill on Rustam. For Abdul it is bills receivable, that means for Rustam it will be bills payable. Worth rupees how much? Worth rupees 10,000. So Abdul bought the good, Abdul paid the expense, Abdul bear the discount, and Abdul draw the bills. And similar way in case of your Rustam, Rustam paid the expenses, Rustam paid the sales expenses, Rustam accepted the bills, and Rustam gone for the sales. So all these entry over. Now we have to copy the all entries in your memorandum joint venture account to find out the profit or loss. So let's make the entry. To Abdul, I am writing short, please try to understand. 24,000. To Abdul, 1400. To Abdul, 200. To Rustam, 250. To Rustam, 150. By Rustam, 36,000. Okay, all entries over. Now we have to calculate profit or loss. So let's make the total both side 36,000. Okay, and we are having the profit because debit side balance, that means profit. So we need to write to profit transferred. Okay, whose? One to your Abdul account, another to your Rustam account. Total profit is 10,000, and we had the information their PSR is equal, so for both it is going to be 5,000. And now this profit we need to transfer to their respective joint venture accounts. Okay, so for Abdul 5,000, so to profit and loss 5,000 rupees. Similarly for Rustam, to profit and loss 5,000 rupees. Okay, now we need to make the total of both the accounts to calculate cash balancing figure, who will pay to whom. Okay, so let's make the total of, if I'll do Rustam account. Okay, total is going to be 36,000. 36,000, fine. And if we will calculate the balancing figure, 36,000 minus 5,000 minus 10,000 minus 150 minus 250, so we will get cash balancing figure, debit side 20,600. Debit side balancing figure, it shows that Rustam has to pay 20,600 to Abdul. Okay, Rustam is a giver. Now coming to your Abdul account. Okay, so if we will go for the total, let's make the total 24,000 plus 1,400 plus 200 plus 5,000. We are going to get the total 30,600, and when we will calculate the cash balancing figure, credit side we are going to get the cash balancing figure 20,600. So credit side, that means Abdul is supposed to receive 20,600 from Rustam. Okay, so this is your full solution. Okay, so just go for the day with this problem solution. If any doubt, you can ask me. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.